Good morning. I keep recording these rides and I don't have the time to sort of edit them. Finishing university. Bit stressful at the moment. What a nice day. Look at this. Woohoo! All the vents open on my jacket. It's a bit hot. I think the problem is when you stop in this weather. Especially when you're wearing all black, it doesn't help. I have no plan. I don't know where I'm going. Just want to get out the house and ride. It's this hot. People walking around with no tops on. I don't know how far this road goes. I don't know where it goes. This is where people come to sort of watch the view, I think. I think I might have taken some photos here in the past. It's not a clear sort of water or anything, but I suppose it's nice to watch still. This is how dry it is. Look at the water level. Oh, brother. See, I still do this nodding business, you know, like when you see another rider. I do that. I mean, since I started riding, people were sort of nodding their head towards me or sort of waving, whatever. So now I've been doing it as well. But I'm not one of those social riders, you know. It's like just back there around the docks. There were like bikers there. I'm not the type who just like see bikers there and then just stop at that cafe just because there's bikers there and just to talk to them, you know. I don't like the compulsory chats, if you know what I mean. You know, like when you're on a plane or on a bus and you sit next to someone and then there's this expectation that you need to talk to each other. I don't do that really. I mean, I do, don't get me wrong, as in if somebody talks to me, I'm not going to ignore them. I'm not going to say I don't want to talk to you. If you walk past these people on the street, you're not going to stop them to chat to them. So why do you need to talk to people just because you're sitting next to them? Maybe it's bad experience. I had some really weird people sat next to me. There was one guy, I was coming from uni, going back home. It was either a feast time or summertime, whatever. And that was one of those 18-hour bus journeys in Turkey. And this guy started showing me photos of his BMW. An old BMW, you know, like telling me all sort of weird stories. I'm like, Jesus. And then and then there was another one. Slightly narrow-minded sort of religious nutcase who was trying to convert me. When I say convert me, it's not to another religion. It's just like, obviously I don't pray, I don't practice my religion, whatever. And he was like, oh, you should, you know, you should do this, you should do that. Why? If you're a member of a faith, whether you're Christian, Muslim, whatever you are, you do it for yourself, you don't do it for others. If you believe that there's another side, you're gonna go to heaven or hell, and you think what you do in this life matters to determine which side you're gonna go to, up or down, you do what you do and you don't have to influence other people. Everybody's got a brain, especially at this day and age, you know. It's 2018, you know. If anybody wants religious advice or guidance, whatever, they know where to go. These sort of small villages, people live in these villages, they get a bit funny sometimes. Like, they become such a close-knit community. Anything from outside sort of bothers them. Like, they do campaign for not having bloody wind turbines around and I don't know, things like that. Well, I thought somebody was flying a kite there. They're the new type of scarecrows, rather than putting a scarecrow with that thing to scare the birds.
cause you got one life. One life, live it up cause you got one life. One life, live it up cause you don't get it twice. One life, live it up cause you don't get it twice.
Go on. Don't be selfish, people, while you're driving. Give people way. Nice classic car.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Had my coffee and I'm going. It's a bit far to come 50 kilometers or so just for a coffee, but got a ride out of it. Got all the ice. Carry out and I look so dark. Why would you get a cabriolet car if you're not going to put the top down in a weather like this? Look at this. Jesus Christ. Seriously? Yeah, keep to that side, dickhead. Why are you freaking stopping? Life is good. Somebody getting married on a Bentley? Well, they're not getting married in a Bentley, obviously. They're going in a Bentley. You know, in Turkey, one of the traditions, I think it's still going on. If you stop a wedding car, if you cut its path, they're supposed to tip you. So they carry like envelopes with whatever money is inside. That bike just rode past. I think it's the pedestrian passenger was wearing shorts. I always used to say people riding bikes in shirts and shorts and stuff are idiots. You should never you should never say things like that, because I actually did it myself yesterday. When I say I did it, I only went to get petrol really, and city traffic, you know, 20 miles, 25, whatever. And I was a lot more careful than I normally am. Just aware that I wasn't wearing any sort of protective gear. Obviously I had my helmet. It's illegal without riding a helmet in England, if you didn't know, if you're watching it from somewhere else. I didn't even have gloves. I mean, fair enough. Even at 20 miles or 30 miles, if you fall on a bike, you are going to hurt yourself. So I don't recommend it, but it was like this, you know, a scorching hot day. I just to go and get petrol, literally just like 10 minutes away from me, I just couldn't get myself to like put in full gear on. Naughty, but I've done it. Would I do it again? I don't know. Just for a petrol run, maybe. To ride like this today? No, but oh, it's warm, warm, warm. It's about 26 degrees, I think. And even on a bike, and you know, they say the temperature, depending on your speed obviously, but the temperature might drop about 10 degrees or so, they say. I don't know how accurate that is. But it's still feeling warm, and all I'm wearing is a t-shirt underneath and just my bike jacket. All the vents are open. It's so warm. Oh, Mr. Policeman saying hello.